Adobe Firefly is the all-in-one creative studio with AI-powered image and video editing for today's creative process. Built for creators of every kind, Firefly helps you generate, edit, and experiment fast. Because the asks aren't getting smaller, the budgets aren't getting bigger, and the timelines, oh yeah, still tight. With all the best creative AI models in one place, Firefly brings your ideas to life. Unlock a better way to make with Adobe Firefly.
What things help with lupus and ulcerative colitis? This is JJ Virgin, 4-time New York Times bestselling author, celebrity nutrition expert, and fitness Hall of Famer. I've been on a lifelong quest for answers to the toughest health questions. And now I'm sharing what I found with you. Welcome to Ask the Health Expert. Betty Wilburn-Dean from Facebook asks, I was wondering what things help with lupus and ulcerative colitis in supplement and diet. Hey, it's JJ, and I have Dr. Aly Cohen with me to answer this question. She's triple board certified in internal medicine, rheumatology, and integrative medicine, and an environmental health specialist. Now, she's always been ambitious. She was even an EMT in high school. Plus, she's a huge animal lover and lives on a farm with loads of them. She'll be right back with me. Stay tuned.
So I am an autoimmune disease specialist as a rheumatologist, and these two illnesses described by your listener, or at least mentioned by your listener, ulcerative colitis and lupus, are autoimmune diseases where the body's immune system actually turns against itself. So I certainly see quite a few of these patients on a daily basis, and I tend to focus on things what I call the low-hanging fruit, pretty much for all my patients, if you want to look at it that way. I look at the things that all of us, including these type of patients, can do to make their bodies healthier and stronger and help them to thrive. So I start with the very basic stuff. First of all, I tell patients, remove all the junk out of your life you don't need, particularly environmental chemicals, which can contribute to inflammation. And inflammation can lead to chronic diseases, not just autoimmune diseases, but high blood pressure, being obese or overweight, having heart disease, and other different types of chronic conditions, diverticulitis, and some other GI-related reflux issues. So I start with telling patients, avoid chemicals in cleaning products, avoid things that you bring into your home like processed foods, learn about drinking water. Drinking water is an incredibly important component of human health. And by volume, we drink more water than we even eat food. So how do we drink? How do we filter our water? How can we get our water cleaner since we're going to be drinking it now and into the future for years ahead? So I want people to think about which filters to think about, such as reverse osmosis, which happens to be quite aggressive as a type of water filter. Also thinking about carbon filters, if that's what someone can afford at this time, or at least even add it to their lives with a pitcher or a faucet carbon filter. I also tell patients, besides food and water, to get enough sleep. Sleep is incredibly important for the immune system. It's restorative, but it also helps us, our bodies, remove chemicals at night while we sleep. So it's not just for the brain and to restore cognition and to help our memories and to feel rested. It's very good for our immune system, and it's very good for clearing chemicals. I tell patients to exercise whenever and however they're able to do so, whether it's sedentary chair exercises for those who don't have a lot of leg or lower back ability to do heavy exercise. How about yoga, tai chi, Pilates? How about running, biking, swimming, especially now with warmer weather? So exercise is anthropologic. We've evolved to have it part of our lives, and it does contribute to improved immune system, as well as increased serotonin release and improved mental health. So I'd start with the stuff that everyone can do on some level, and that contributes to lower inflammation and helps the body restore itself. Eating foods that are healthy that support the gut microbiome is also really quite critical, since our gut is one of the most important immune organs of our entire body. So feeding and treating our gut healthfully fermented foods, foods that have probiotic bacteria that are non-harmful to us, maybe even supporting with a supplement that's a probiotic that's vetted and at least 20 billion and above in terms of its quantity from a reputable brand. These are all really contributory to improving the immune system, quieting the immune system, and helping people live healthy, happier lives.
This is JJ with Ask the Health Expert. I do this 5 times a week, so make sure you never miss a show by going to subscribetoJJ.com.